are back. Okay. Okay, let me take some break here. Okay, I just wanted to do one thing. Okay, so yeah, where were we yesterday? The last time that we have streamed, okay. I will go to this. Yeah. So we were going to start Java for our backend learning, okay. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay. We were doing something. Where was it? It is not here. Super closing this thing. This okay, it's the last one. Okay, so I have find some of the websites where we can look to be able to understand how does the JVM works. Okay? I find this website while I was offline. So yeah, just let me give you a little context before we go forward, because we have streamed the last stream in I guess 2 days back, so you might have forgot about what is happening. Okay? So let me set up the context for you. We are doing backend. Okay? We are learning backend. We are following this roadmap, which is from roadmap.sh /backend. Okay? You can go to your browser and search this on your URL. Okay? And we have completed some of the topics. So we have completed how does the internet works, what is HTTP, what is the domain name, what is hosting, DNS and how it works. Okay? Browser and how they work. We will not be covering this thing today, and we will also not be covering this thing. I don't think so there is something here also, and we will be starting Java from now. And I have created a note of these things here. We have covered internet, and these are all the notes that I have taken. If you guys need it, I can give it to you also. Okay. Okay, I must be explaining something. Okay, I'm explaining why Java or Python. Uh, why Java is much better than Python. Yeah. Yeah. So we were learning Java. So before I start any of these, I just wanted to learn how does JVM works. Okay. So we have this documentation, and then we have this documentation. Oh, sorry, this article. We have this article. Then we have this article. It is a Medium article, and then this we have this. I think this and this is the same, or okay, it is not. And then we have this, and I think I will not be coming from here, so I will be. I don't know, because they have a queue system. Okay, if we need it, we will be covering that also at the very last. Or okay, this is also having a queue system, so we will be covering the queues from here. That is everything. Okay. So let's start from here. Okay. We will be learning how about a JVM. So before we learn what is a JVM, let me repeat what I have already told in the previous class. How does Java compile? So this is your .java code, okay, that you will be writing on your coding editor, or maybe somewhere else. It could also be an online computer. But overall, this is what is happening at the background. Okay? The code or the source code is compiled by Java compiler, which is JVC. Okay? Then this JVC, what it does was, it is going to convert it into the bytecode, which is .class. Okay? And then this bytecode we will be giving it to the JVM. Okay? So what, how, and it is converting the bytecode into machine code, we will be learning now. Okay? So this is the small context, and now we will be learning how does JVM works. Okay? So let's just read. The JVM is a core component of Java runtime environment (JRE) that allow a Java program. Let me confirm one thing. Okay? Hello, I'm audible, right? On the stream, if I'm audible or not, let me confirm it. Just give me a moment. I just want to confirm if I'm live or not. And okay, I'm audible also. Yeah, I'm audible. Because I don't want it. Yeah, I am talking something or I'm explaining something, and I am not be audible on this live stream, and I needed to repeat it. That is why I'm just confirming. Okay. Okay. Now this is a core component of GRE. All the GRE, what it is all the whole environment. Okay, that allow the Java program to run on any platform without modification. Okay, JVM act as an interpreter between Java bitcode and the underlying hardware, providing Java famous write once, run anywhere both capability. Okay, Java source code. Okay, compiles by Java compiler. It converted into Java, that I have shown it to you also. How is it happening? It converted into the bytecode. Then Java loads the bytecode and verify it. Okay, links it, then execute it. Okay, so convert into machine code. Okay, execution may involve interpreting bytecode or using JIT, which is just in time compilation, to turn the hot code into the native machine code for performance. Garbage collector runs in the background to reclaim the memory for unused object. Okay, we will be covering garbage collector also going forward. Okay, how does this works? Okay, we will be covering this also, Java. Okay, let's just see this thing first. Okay, so this is the architecture, overall architecture of JVM. So we have JVM language, which is class loader. All the class that we are going to import. Let's suppose if you wanted to import a vector, or in this I think it was array list. Okay, so it is going to load. Okay, then we have JVM memory. So that is how the JVM memory store everything. It is different in C or C++. I think C++ memory management. I think it looks like something like this. Yeah. We have stack, we have heap, we have unutilized data, we have initialized data, we have text. Okay, so initialized data, we put in here the global variables and all the things. In here we will be storing the temporary variables. Okay, so that is how it works, and this is how the memory looks like. The int take 4 bytes of space, sort take 2 bytes of space, double take 8 bytes of space, and a pointer take 4 bytes of space. And pointer depends upon which pointer it is. Depending upon that, it is taking the space. Okay. Okay, we will be discussing it here. So, but in JVM, it is something like this, I think, if it is the same thing. We have method array, sorry, method area, which is linked to execution engine, and native method inference, and native method library. We have heap, we have stack, we have PC register. Okay, this is a part of CPU. Okay, native method stack. Okay, component of the architecture. Okay, so now we will be going through each component of JVM in detail. So what class loader subsystem? It is mainly responsible for three activities, which is loading, linking, and initializing. Okay, so this dot class is given to the this class loader subsystem, which we have seen in the previous. Yeah, okay, it was not in here. It is in here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is what it is. Okay, so what loading is doing, it is reading the class, and then it is reading the class and reading the dot class files and storing the class meta data in the method area. Okay, so this is the method area. It is storing all the metadata in here and creating a class object in the heap. Okay, so it is creating a class object in the heap. So let's suppose this is our code, which is we have a class of GFG. Okay, then we have a static and public methods. In the static method, we are printing this GFG class is loaded by JVM, and in the public void display, we are doing something like this. Okay, then this name should be corresponding to which file you are executing. Okay, and we should be having a main public static void. Okay, it where the compiler should be able to understand that, yeah, this is the main function, or this is the entry point. Okay, it is a must that you needed to have. So it is the basics. It comes under the basic syntax. Okay, we are then what we are doing. Let's suppose we are printing it like this. So this, and we are printing this and creating the object to execute the method. We are creating an object. I think this is a pointer, or if it is not. Okay, we are calling the function, and object.display, it will going to display method of the GFG is executed. So let's see in which order it is executing the code. So I think this is going to execute first. Then what we are doing, class.from name, where did we have defined class? Okay, I think it is an inbuilt method. I think so. From GFG, we are defining this as GFG. I think so. Then we are outputting this thing. Okay. Okay, this thing, we are calling this thing, this class name. If we are doing it like this, it is going to execute the static wala part. Okay, and if we are creating it like this, we are creating an object to execute it with the execute method, which is a public void, so we can directly access it like this. Got it. A little. Okay, this is how we can create this thing. Note, every loader.class file, only one object of class is created. Okay. So we have only one object class. Linking, responsible for preparing for loading and loaded class for execution. It includes 3 steps. So this is the task of loading, which is loading all the class metadata from the dot class to the method area, and it is also represent like loading the class to the heap. Okay, creating a class object in the heap and representing the loaded class. Okay. So loader is doing two things, which is it is doing like loading all the metadata in here and also creating the class over heap. Okay, that is the task of loader. And let's see what is the task of linking. Responsible for preparing the loaded class for execution. Okay, this is where we are preparing the loaded class for execution. It is included in 3 steps. Firstly, we are verifying it, then we are preparing it, and then we are resolving. We are doing resolution. Okay. Ensuring the bit follow the JVM rules and it's safe to execute. Okay, so this is where we are ensuring everything is in place or not. Okay. Okay, and then we are preparing allocating the memory for static variable and assigning the default value. So we are allocating the memory for static variables, so which will be going to erase by garbage collector later on when we have executed all the commands. Okay. Assign default value. So we are assigning the default value to the static variables. Okay. If it has any, there might be a case that we are not initially defining sorry, we are not giving any value to the static variable, but if it is having the default value, it is assigning it. Then we have resolution, converting the symbols reference into the direct reference in my memory. Converting the symbolic reference into the direct reference in the memory. Okay. So it is then storing it into the memory, I think. Yeah, that is happening here. PCB. Okay. Then we have initialization, uh, assign xn value to the static variable. Okay, we are then assigning actual value to the static variable. Okay, then we are updating. Okay, in this part, I think default value might also be a garbage value, because most of the time, if you are not giving any value to a particular variable, it might be taking some garbage value. Let me give you an example. Okay, Java compiler. Let's say this is our Java compiler, and let's say how do we define? Okay, int, I think var print var how system dot out dot print ln var. Let's take it as a valid what it is. Variable var might not have initialized. Why is that? Or should I, let's say if I have given a value, let's suppose this is the value. Okay, so I needed to give it a default value, but I can change it later. Let's suppose var 10 11 will be this. Okay, I can change it, but let's suppose if I wanted to give it a C character. Okay, it is converting this into a number, which I think is a Unicode. If you are not aware, Unicode in Java. Okay. So let's see the, okay, yeah, C has a Unicode of 99. It is converting it into the Unicode and then it is printing it. Okay, and let's suppose if I am giving it a string, let's suppose Rahul. So I think it is going to give me an error. Yeah, it is giving me an error. String can't be converted into integer. Yeah, because string can't be converted into an integer. Okay, that much I understand. Okay, but am I explaining something? Let give me a moment. I will be back. Hello. Okay. Yeah. So where were I? Yeah. We were okay. Then we can assign it later. We will be seeing all these things. How can we assign it later on when we understand how does this thing work? Because I also have no idea about how we can define all these things. So we will be seeing it very soon. Yeah, let's just skip this thing for now. Class loader type, ठीक है? Bootstrap class loader. Uh, extension class loader, loaded class. We will not be covering this thing. I think we get overall how this thing is working. So we can take a reference of this thing. Class loader subclass, which is this. It is interacting with the JVM memory like this, and yeah, we can make notes of it too at the very start. And I think I understand overall how this thing is working. I Don't think any other of them has explained it in more detail than this. Maybe they have, but I think I will be covering this thing offline too, because I think this thing I also have to understand in depth through someone to be really able to understand it, because there is some part where some of the things are missing. Okay, so I will be covering it. Let's suppose let me do backend. Let's say this is for Java, okay, or the Java roadmap. We have started it overall. We will be taking almost the same thing. Okay. Uh, okay. Just let space. It required is let me copy some of the things. Some of the what I needed to I didn't copy all of it. Okay. Copy it. Or maybe we can do one thing. Okay. This is the topic. We have covered it. Uh, this is the diagram. Okay. And there is one other diagram that I will let go this thing. Okay. And there is this image. Okay. We got a little idea. Okay. So what is happening over there? Component. Loading this thing. This is how it is happening. These are all the components. Okay. Linker is. Why is it like this? this is how this thing is working. Okay. Yeah. And do we need to make note of this thing? I don't think so. If I study it from here, we will be doing some of the other things together. Will be exploring it later on. Let's move from here to here. Okay. Okay, hello world. You see, for the first hello world, you can write it like this. Okay, we got these three. These are all the features. C++ versus Java. It is a multi-threading website. It is better for, I think, backend. This is a faster thing, yeah, but it is not having features. It is portable and limited extent. It is portable and and it is an interpreted language and it is a compiled language. I think this is also a what was it? OOPS language maybe. We have covered it till here. We will be starting from here. Okay? So let's try to run this thing. Okay? And wherever we are getting an error, we will be doing it from there. Okay? So this is the basic syntax. Okay? This is the basic syntax. Let's open a Java compiler and try to run this thing over there. So it should be, I think, main for it to run. Okay, it is updating this thing and this thing simultaneously, so it does not matter. But you will write in here, it is able to execute it. But your file name and this here, the name here should be the same, and you should always be having a main function over here that you should be aware of. Okay? So these are all the things. And then there is hello world. We already have understand how to do it. Let me give you an example. Okay? Let me go to my terminal. Okay? And let me explain how does it work. Okay. Is it in daily? Okay. Java maybe LL. Okay, we have it both. Okay, std. Sorry. Okay. So I'm using this thing together. So let's suppose if I will be using a terminal together. So this is the terminal. So I have this file over here. Okay. Maybe I'm in the same directory. Okay. If I wanted to run this file, there are two ways to run this. Okay. The second way is like if you wanted to run a single file, don't run this thing. If you wanted to run run a file in a longer project, or maybe if the dependencies and all the file imports are you are importing it from somewhere else. Okay? If you are importing everything from a single thing or from the Java HTML library, okay? So then only you should be using this thing. Okay? The second wala part. Let me explain the first part first. Okay? So let's suppose you just as I explained it to you, you first needed to compile it. So you needed JVC. Okay? So this is a Java compiler. Okay? I have already installed it over my PC. Okay? How can you install it? Let me also tell it to you. Okay? Java compiler download. Okay? So from here you can download it. Okay? depending upon what OS you are using, Linux, Mac OS or Windows. I am using Linux, so I have downloaded from here. Okay, so you can read the documentation if you wanted to. You can also look a YouTube tutorial if you want, if you are running, if you are getting some error. Okay, or you can also ask me about it. But after then you should be able to answer, able just check if you are getting the right response. Okay, so this will be response, this should be responding something if you have installed Java or Java and Java compiler. Okay, so this is JDK, or you could say GRE. Okay, it is containing the JVM. Okay, the Java this thing, and this is containing the compiler. Okay, so you first needed to give it to your compiler. So I will be giving the Java C hello .json. So what it does was, let's suppose if I first remove it from hello class. Okay, so if you will see, I have only hello.json. Okay, and when I press this thing Java C, which is what it is going to do, it is going to compile this code, this source code, into a bytecode. Okay, so if I do a list, we have this bytecode over here. I think you will not be able to look inside it. I think it is something like this. This is how source code looks like. Or if you wanted to say it in a separate, let me also show to you in a separate thing too. Okay, my bad. Okay, yeah, this is how it looks like. Okay, the bytecode. Okay, if you wanted to look this thing, okay, this is how it looks like. But let's not go into it. Okay, it is a bytecode. Just understand that part. Okay, and then what you need to do, you needed to give it to your JVM or the Java GRE, the Java runtime environment. Okay, you need to type just hello. Java hello or whatever the name, you just need to type the name of the bytecode. You don't have to write hello.class. Okay, this is wrong, and you needed to type it like this, so it is going to execute it. Okay, you can say here. Okay, that is how you execute it. One other way of doing it would be, let me just first do one thing, is to okay, one other way of doing it is directly giving it to GRE. It is going to handle it for you, but do it only if you are importing it from the same directory, or maybe if you are importing it from the same port. Okay, if you are not using something external as modules. Okay, which required you to access some other directory. Okay, then don't use this command. Okay, only use if you are importing or doing all the things from here. So you can do it like this also. Okay, so yeah, this is all that I wanted you to understand. Okay, let's okay, this is all the things. Hello world. So this is how you can print the hello world. Yeah, this is, they have explained in the same manner. You can first give it to the compiler, then it is going to convert into bytecode, and then it is running the bytecode. You can run your bytecode like this. Okay, you don't need to have you don't need to write it like your file name dot class, your bytecode file name and your class. You don't need to write it like this. You just needed to type the name. Okay, and that is how it works, explaining how the hello world program works. Together, this is the public main class. this line will create a new class. ठीक है, तो this is about how the JVM it is doing it. ठीक है, we have read it about a little. ठीक है, तो how is it happening? This is how you comment. And okay, okay, so this is how there should be a entry point which should be present on in every code. ठीक है, it is mandatory. And the file represents the main method for JVM call when this program is loaded into the memory. This method will be used to execute the program, and once this is finished, program is finished in the single thread and done. So yeah, that is what they have explained. So let's read some of the keywords. ठीक है, the public defines the scope of the method. ठीक है, so being public, this method can be cancelled by external program like JVM. ठीक है, so this is a public method, so JVM can cancel it if you have read about this thing. What was it? Primitive and non-primitive multi-programming. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this is how it looks like. Okay. So depending upon this is a primitive, I think. No? I wanted to have primitive allowing for resources to allocate. Process can be interrupted in between. Process can't be interrupted until the terminal or switching the waiting time. Okay. Let me show you an example of working. Okay. And in this is given. We create when we create an app, it goes to the ready state. It get run. Yeah, if we want to permit, we can permit. Okay, the system can permit. Okay, and run. If it gets permitted, it will go to here. If it gets blocked because of it needed IO, okay, input and output, okay, so it goes to the block stage. It gets unblocked. Then we get the response. Or if it is in the block stage for too many times, it got suspended. Okay, then the block suspended will go to the ready suspended, and then it again go to the ready suspended, and then it will go to the run. Okay, and we can permit in the primitive. Okay, so that is how it works. Okay, that is what also have written in where was it? Defining the static method, bringing the static. This method can be externally programmed for the JVM without first. Okay, we understand. This is a basic syntax. We can think of it as it is. Okay, we can take a note of this thing for now. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we were able to understand how does this thing works. Okay, let's go to the next thing. This is how you comment. A single line comment can be done like this. Okay, and a multi-line comment can be done like this. You just need to have slash, and then you need to start, and wherever your comment ends, it should be written here. Okay. So what is the comment? Let's suppose if you wanted to write something. Okay. Let's suppose if I wanted to write something to remember later on, or to some other developer to reference it from here. Okay. So I can write it like this, which will not be executed when I run it. Okay. So let's suppose if I wanted to the name of class should be cross cross CRO. What is this thing for? Okay, it's spelled like this, which is corresponding to the name of the Java file. Okay, so this is a comment that I wanted it to reference after some time, maybe. Okay, so it is kind of a note. Okay, so which I don't want to print in here. Okay, so that is a comment. It is not going to print. Okay, and if you this is a single line comment, and if you wanted to have the multi-line comment, you can do one thing. You can do it like this, and wherever you wanted to enter it. Okay, wherever you wanted to enter it. Wherever you wanted to enter it, and after you are done writing your multi-line comment, you just need to write it like this. And this is also not going to execute. Okay, so that is how it works. Multi-line comment, documentation comment. There is some other thing also. Okay, this is new because I don't think so C++ or Python have it. Okay, why I have knowledge of these things? Because I have learned C++ and Python, and this is not my first language. That is why I was able to deduce some of the things. Okay. Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay. I wanted to check. So where were I? Document comments. The document comments are used to write the documentation of source code. The documentation comment starts with the forward slash. Okay, the same way as the multi-line comment, but what difference do we have? By two asterisks, we start with this. We have two asterisks at the very start, and end with an asterisk here. So we end with one asterisk. We start with two asterisks, but we end with one asterisk with the backslash. Okay, and all the line between the start and the end must be an asterisk. Okay, the documentation comments are understood by Java doc tool and can be used to create HTML based documentation. Okay. So the documentation comment are be understand by Java docs tool. So this is a tool that can be able to understand if we if we are writing it in this way, and can use to create a HTML based documentation. So it can be converted into an HTML based documentation. So that is a nice thing. And that is how they are fixing it. Okay, let's try to do it. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me do it like this. Let me try to run it. Let's okay, it is, and then how we are going to. I think it will happen only if I run it locally, or maybe I might need to. Where was it? Yeah, I might need to install some of the ID. Okay, I might also need to install this. This was in INT Intel. Yeah, this is the ID. I think it is famous for running Java. I might download it today. I might not code in NeoWim or at least Java today. I use different ID for different tasks. For Python, I use VS Code. Normally, for other coding tasks today, like C++ or other thing, I mostly use NeoWim, and I think we will be using this thing also. Intel ID. Let's see. I will be exploring it offline too, if I need to switch it to this or not. The above comment style is known to be document comment. It is used by Java document tool while creating the document. Okay, do we have one thing? Let me just search it. Do we have an extension for this new Java? Let's see. Do we have do a configuration for this? This guy have it, I think. Automatic instance installed. Okay, that is good to know. Auto DPA. Okay, what is DPA? I still don't know. We will be learning it. Okay, Spring Framework. I was able to do something like this today. String hello equals to this. Type missing. If I go to an escape mode or normal mode, it is able to tell me that there is an error in the line. Type error, yeah. If we go to normal mode, jump to definition. You can jump to directly to the definition. Auto main class DPA. I still don't know what DPA is. DPA. Is it a Java thing? DAP, I guess. Is it a DAP? Sorry, DAP in Java. Let's see. What is it? DAP debugging adapter code. Oh, okay. I think this is something like what we have LSP in NeoWim. Yeah, it is something like this to be able to handle language service protocol. I think this is something like this to be able to communicate the debugging adapter protocol. I needed something authentic, okay? So I might need to explore other things also so that I can be able to come to a conclusion. Okay? Or we can do a thing, okay? What we can do, we can just create two configs today. Let's we can create two configs here today. So I can create a, let's suppose mkdir and NeoWim, which I will be calling a Java. Okay, so I can just do all the import over here. Okay, over here, and I can be calling it separately. For that I needed to type it like NeoWim Java, or whatever kind of keybind I wanted to attach it to. Okay, I can do ls for that. Ls. Okay. this is something good. Like, let's suppose if I wanted to clear all this thing, I don't need to type CLER. I just can type C, and it is going to. You can think of it as an abbreviation. Okay? So yeah, we will see what we'll be doing. Okay. Let's not. Okay, we will see if we can do it like this, or if we really needed to switch it to a different ID. I hope I don't need it to switch it to different ID, because I really like Neowin and I wanted to learn much more about Neowin. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is how you compile, and we have talked about a multi-line comment, and with the help of Java doc tool, while creating the documentation for the program code, we can give the detail by argument. We can type it like this: what are the parameter, what is it returning, what it is throwing. Okay, if it is if we are getting this error, which is if division is 0. Okay, if we are dividing something, we have known about this thing. If we are dividing 0, or if we are dividing something by 0, it is going to be an infinite number. So for that, we throw this error when we are creating a function where we are dividing it with some number. So the number should not be 0. So that is why we needed to throw this exception. Okay. Java documentation comment. So that is how it works. Let me edit and run. Okay, it is just giving us the number. I don't think so it is doing much. Let me read this thing. Follow the code and show the uses of documentation command in a single program. We will be defining a command on the class, declaring the declaration to giving the detail of classes. In case of method, we are adding details of parameter, returning values and exceptions, raising in documentation block for method and comment sections. Okay. This is a good thing to know. So we are importing from this thing, I think this, and then importing a package. Then this is a document comment, which later we can, with the help of Java doc tool, can convert into a documentation, an HTML documentation. That much I was able to understand, but I just wanted to have a look. How does it look? Okay, doc. So we might need to separately download it, but how does it? How does it look like? Okay, I'm stuck here. So I need to refresh. And okay, this is how I think the documentation should be looking like. Okay, this is the documentation HTML. Okay, this is going to generate it again. We will be seeing this thing also going forward if we required it in any of our project. Okay, so let us skip this also for now. We understand there are 3 types of comments in Java. In other language, you might see only 2 types of comment, which is single line comment and multi-line comment. But in Java, you also have a functionality to have a document comment, which will be starting with asterisk, okay, with a 2 asterisk, and it ends with a single asterisk with backslash. Okay? So, yeah. Java comments. We have 3 types of comments. Okay. Especially for this, we can do one thing, because this is a new thing that I understand. We were able to understand. I know. The documentation. Uh, okay, we got this thing. We got the basic syntax together. And I think this thing is also already been covered, right? Identifier. We have known about what is an identifier, and do I need to cover it again? Why do I have this feeling that we are going into data structure instead of learning Java for development? But yeah, we needed to cover all these things for us to really understand what is happening with Java, okay, and how we are able to write a particular code, and this is the workflow, and that is how we learn. Okay. Let me do one thing. Okay, let me take a break, okay, before going forward. But basic syntax. Okay, we will be taking a small break. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so let's just continue. Where were we? Okay, we were in a base. We were understanding the basic syntax. So yeah, it is a what was it? Case sensitive. Yeah, it has a case sensitive language. So this hello and this hello is a different thing. Like interviewing language which are not case sensitive. SQL, HTML. Do we have any of it here? Okay. Yeah, I think this is HTML. So in this, I know this something which I have no every language. Okay, this SQL. Do we have SQL here? SQL. Okay, this is SQL, I think. Yeah, it is SQL. So if you wanted to run this query, it is going to run. Okay, what it is doing, it is just selecting first name or age from where, from the customer, from here. Okay, so from the customer table, it is selecting all the name, and it is not a case sensitive language. Even if you write it like this, select, it is going to recognize what you are trying to say. And even if you are saying like FORM, it is going to recognize that this is the same command and it is executing. Okay, I think this can also be written it like this. Yeah, so it does not matter if it is like this. Okay, so you can write it in the lowercase, in the uppercase, or in a hybrid. Some of the word are in lowercase, some of the word are in uppercase. It does not matter. Even if you write this order or the spelling should be right. Other than that, you don't require anything. Order underscore id comma item. Okay, so you can run the query. Okay, it is going to show it to you. Okay, so it is not a case sensitive language. That is why you are able to get you what you wanted, even if you are not writing the correct syntax. Okay, or sorry, even if you are writing it in uppercase. Okay, you are getting what you wanted. Okay, because it is not a case sensitive language, but it is not the case with Java. Okay, it is a case sensitive language. Or if you write this hello and this hello, they will treat it differently. Okay, then there is class names. For all the class name, the first letter should be in uppercase. Okay, the first letter should be in uppercase. If the several words are used for the name of the class, each inner word should the each inner word's first letter should be in uppercase. Okay, I think this is how, okay, this is how it is trying what it is trying to say. My first Java class. I think this have a I think this is called snake is okay. Is it a snake case? Okay, no, it is not a snake. It is a Pascal case. Okay? So these are the some of the way to say it. Okay? So in camel case, the first letter is small. Okay? And the next word in the same word is written as in capital. Okay? So that is camel case. And if the first letter and every word in this is written in first case, oh sorry, capital letter, so it is called Pascal case. In cabbage case, we separate the word with this hyphen. Okay? And in snake case, we separate them with underscore. Okay? In screaming snake case, we write all the word in uppercase and separate them with hyphen. Okay? Sorry, with underscore. Okay? And in training case name, we separate them with hyphen, but all the first names should be in capital. Okay? In uppercase, all the name are in uppercase. So that is how it works. So I think it is a Pascal case where the first letter should be written in uppercase, but others should be written in if there are more than one letter, so then it should also be written. Their first letter should be written in uppercase. Okay? This was the case for the class names. We should be okay. Method name. All the method names should start with the lowercase letter. Okay. If several words are used from the name of the method, then each inner word letter should be in uppercase. Okay, so for this thing, if we have a method with us, so it should be start with, okay, so this is what, this is a camel case. So we have Pascal case, we have camel case. Let me take a copy this thing. Okay, we take it as a reference, so we will be doing one thing. We will be saving it in here so that we can later on reference it. What are which thing? We will not be including the name node, but we will be including it separately. Okay? So this is a this is class name is a Pascal case and method name is a camel case. Okay? Program file name, name of the program file should exactly matches the class name. Okay? So yeah, then it should also be in Pascal case. Okay? When saving the file, you should save it using the class name. Remember, Java is case sensitive, and so you should be using exactly the name what you have used here. Okay? And append. Okay, so if I try to write something like this, is it not going to work? I think it is going to work, but it is that this is a common thing that we should follow, but it is not going to give us some error, but we should always be writing it like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, we understand this thing. So this should be written in this same .java at the end. Okay. If the file name and the class name do not matches, your program will not compile. Okay, so this will not compile. Let me show it to you. Okay, and I will also be updating some of the things. So let's suppose again we will get echo. Okay, we are in the road from. I forgot to change the directory. So it was GitHub. Learning Java. Okay, and then we had all of this. And then clear. Okay. So let's suppose if I am inside hello.java. Okay, so this is matching with the file name, which is as you can see in here is hello java. Let's suppose if I change this thing, let's suppose I change this thing with a capital hello. Okay, okay, so what it is, it will not work. Okay, it is showing me some error that this name class hello is public. Okay, should be declaring in the file name hello.java, so it should be declared inside this thing, which is clearly not the case. So let me do one thing. Git terminal. Okay, I should be moving hello to hello.java. I don't know if it is allowed. Good. Okay. Okay, now we are in the right directory, and if I wanted to execute it, it is executing completely fine. Okay. So yeah, that is how it works. I might also have to change other and the data type to data type, but okay, data. So we can change this thing, data to data type. Okay, follow it correctly. Okay. And typecasting. So typecasting, but with a capital C and this. Okay. So now we have correct formatting. What is inside log text? Why do we have this thing? I don't know. Do we needed it? I don't think so. No, okay. Well, we don't have any extra file. Yeah. So, okay. So where were we? Okay. So we were discussing how is it going to show us an error even if we type the same name in the program file and the class name, but it even if it is in the uppercase or the case sensitiveness is get changed, it is going to show us error, because when we are typing hello in the class name with all letter small, and sorry, the first letter is capital and all other letters are small, and the file name is hello with all letter capital, all letters small, so it is still giving us some error. So yeah, this is also case sensitive. Assuming this is the class name, and then the file name should be something like this. Yeah, that is how it should be. public static void main java program file process start from this, ठीक है, method which is mandatory. Yeah, this is mandatory, you should be having this at least in every file, ठीक है. So yeah, we were able to understand some basic thing. I wanted to make note of these things too. uh, ठीक है, we were able to understand. So this thing especially is a what it is a everything is in this, so it is something like this, and ठीक है, and class main method class main is this, okay, which is nothing. Okay, yeah, so this is how it is. Okay. Okay, perfect. So yeah, and just let's read about the Java identifier. So if you are not aware about identifier, let me read it to you. Okay, all the Java component required name used for class, variable, method called identifier. Okay, so let's suppose it is a, you could say, as for a person it is his name by which we should be calling him. Okay, so yeah, that is what identifiers are. It is also known to be a name of any class, variable, method. So yeah, all the identifiers will be containing letters from A to capital A to capital Z to small a to small z. Concurrency character, so this character is allowed, and underscore is allowed in the Java character. Sorry, Java identifier. After the first character, identifier can be any combination of character. So after first character, identifier can be, so first should be a character. Okay, be any character, combination of any character. Okay, important. Key can't be used in an identifier. Keyword can't be used inside an identifier. Okay, I am getting this thing too. Let me do these are all the valid things. Okay, but it can't be start with this one or some other things other than these. First character should be from this. After then we can use this. Okay, and okay, what I did, a keyword can't be used as an identifier. Keyword can't be used in, okay, if it is already present, let's suppose int if it is defined inside a keyword, it can't be used as an identifier, okay, for any of them. Most important, identifier are case sensitive. So identifier are case sensitive. If you can, you can use hello, or you can use main this as this and this separately. Okay, this is how it works. But if you use, I think this might work or might not work. Okay, it is working. But let's say if I wanted to use it like this, is it going to work? Well, we have two entry points, so it is failing. But let's suppose if I wanted to write it like this like this, and I'm trying to call, how do we call this? Okay, that is how to call a function. I think I need to store it inside a variable. Let's suppose so b j, yeah, and then I should be able to obj dot main. I should be able to call it. Is that how it is? Okay, let's just skip this thing. Let's try to run it like this. We have two classes, each public. Static should be declared in a file main.json. Okay, it should be declared in this because the file name is main.json. Okay, so we can type it like this. This class main is public, should be declared in main.json. So it is calling this thing. I think that is what happening. So let me do one thing. Let me, if I can rename this, or let me do one thing. Let me rename it like this. Okay, I'll rename this like this. Okay, it is taking this as first. It is not changing what I'm changing when I'm changing this thing. I think this is a compiler error. Okay, so let's just not distract from our original goal here. We can declare it like this and identify a case sensitive. You can use different if we change it like this here from, let me take an example here, a simple example. Let's not take an example which is complex. Let me this, let's suppose print n equals to 10 here, and int n equals to 100. So we can use it differently here, and comma, and we can print it differently out of the actual argument. list define until length. Okay, we need to print it differently. Okay. Yeah, so we can take two different identifier. So this is a variable identifier. You can use it if it is different. You can use it differently, but we can't use it like this. This is going to create problem. While this will not create a problem, means they are case sensitive, so you can use it until unless they are exactly the same. Okay? Example of these things are this, and we can start it like this. Okay? The first member should be from here. That is what they are trying to say. And let's just read about Java modifier. Like other language, it is possible to modify class method by using modifier. There are two category of modifier. One of them are accessible modifier, which is default public. Okay. Protect and private. So these are all the concept of OOPS. If you are familiar with OOPS, so you can be able to understand what they are trying to say. This is constructor, this is public, this is private, this is uh, protected, this is private. So these are all the concept of OOPS, because Java is OOPS oriented programming. So that is why you should have a knowledge of these things too. Non-accessible modifier, which are final, abstract, strip, fs, fp. We can also do one thing. We can also study it from here also. Or I think they have some documentation available, which is directly from Java. Or we can do it like this also, the way we are doing it. Okay. They have a documentation around JVM also, like lifecycle of Java, how GIT is different from AOT. Yeah, we can cover it from here also. Let's see. And there is typecasting, variables, data types, basic syntax. We will be seeing this thing here. We will also be seeing these things. How many time has been spent? Okay, still have some time. Let's just finish this thing first. Okay? I think they have it in a way that it is hard to understand, and this is much easier to understand. So okay, stealing some information. What is this? Simple. It is not a safe website. So all the references are from Zenko, which is according to my browser. It is not safe, so I will not be visiting it. So we might need to continue with this thing. Okay. Let's see. Modifiers. So we have these type of modifiers. Okay. You can think of it as a black box. Now we will be learning about it going forward. Okay. We will be looking at it in more detail. Yeah, about the modifier in the next section. Okay. We will be looking at when we go forward. Okay. Java variables. So these are variables. These are there are local variables. There are class variables, which is this is okay. Java. This is a class variable. Okay, which is this. This is a public void variable. I think. Local variable, and there is instance variable which will be creating, and if we are creating some instance public some other also. Okay, so that depends. Okay, but if we will be studying about them also. Okay, going forward. Then there are Java array. They are just introducing some of the terminologies, okay, so that we can be able to understand it. Okay, so array are objects that are stored multiple Java of the same type, store multiple variable of the same type. So yeah, inside array we store multiple variables so of the same type. However, an array itself is an object on the heap. We will be looking at how to declare them, constrain and initialize them. So yeah, we will be looking at this thing, but array is very simple. We defined it, we predefined it, okay, how much its size is, and it should only contain the same type of variables, okay. So that is how an array works, okay. We will be discussing it, about it in detail, I think, in the future. So it should be somewhere here, right? Map, set, util collection, network. This is how Java doc comment works. I think they have explained it to us. How garbage collector, ZK cluster work. We will be learning all of this. Yeah, this is where we will be learning about the arrays and how does they work. So we will see it going forward. Where were I? Okay, we were in Java env and envom. Envom are introducing Java 5.0. Envom restrict a variable to have one of only a few predefined value. The value in the enumerated list are called enum. With the use of enum, it is possible to reduce the number of bugs in your code. For example, if we are considering application of fresh juice shop, it would be possible to restrict the glass size to small, medium, and large. This would make sure that it would not allow any of to order any size other than small, medium, or large. Okay, so we can it is kind of models. Okay, so the data class where we are already defining the what we can select inside this. Okay, we can define it like this. So for this we can select the value between small, medium, and large if we wanted to. Let's suppose if we wanted an answer, and if we wanted it to be a yes and no answer, you can say it like this. Okay, so we can create it inside the menu. Okay, so that is how it works. So let's just try to run it. Okay, let me go to the terminal. Okay. Is it a grid? Is not a. I thought it is a classifier. We need to public. Okay, we can write it like this class. Okay, let's suppose if we are creating something like, what could be a good example of yes or no? We could say it as food. Is it a classifier? Sorry, is it a already filled? Okay. Or not? It should not be, right? I don't know. Let's just define a new. Okay. Let's see if it is working or not. We will be seeing it. Bool. it can have only one of these two things. It could have true, or it could have false too. It could have only these two things. And let's just create a public class. And what was the name of this thing? It was new. So I should be naming this thing also new. And then we will be using public static void. This should be name, giving it a name. It should be, this is the basic syntax again. Argument. Okay. So we can define it. How can we define it? Okay, we can define it like this. Okay. First answer. We can take it as ENF, okay, for our ref simplification. Okay. Let's suppose if I wanted to say that is how it should be defining, I think, according to documentation. Okay. And then system dot out dot print. How do we take an input? How to take input in Java? We can take in something. Let's import something from Java dot retail. Okay, dot scalar. Okay, and that is how you input in it. I think that can, and this will be saved. Hello. Okay. I needed it as an input. Okay. So how can we do this thing? How can we do it? Define our answer like this. Do we have taken out complex stuff? I don't know. Okay, so there is a way. I think that is scanner SC is to new scanner, and that is how you take input. I think this is how you take input. Then what you need to do is you need to type system.output.in. I think command is print, enter. Okay, is your is we can type it like y or and y is y 18 plus. Okay, we are taking the input of this thing. Okay, and that's what we are doing. We need to create it as a string. String dot input. I think this is how it works. Sc dot next. This this is I think reading read the user input. Okay, this is how you read the user input. Okay. And I think we needed to write it like this and put this to be this, and it is not a new thing, so we can write it like this. Dot value of input dot to upper case. Okay, and then we can do system dot out dot print ln enter ans answer plus ans. I think this is how it should be working. Let's see if it is working. Enter your age. Is your age okay? This is giving me my answer. Okay, here we can do one thing. We can create I think we are not doing DSA here, so we might need to think about it, but for now it should be fine. Okay. My answer is yes. But if we know how to apply the if and else, we can also do if and else. Okay. We will be learning that also here going forward. Okay, so let's go to there. How to take input, we will search over here. So yeah, that is how this thing works. Let me save it so that we can take it out later on. I have saved it. Then there is size medium. Okay, Java keywords. So there are some keywords that we need to be aware of. it is so many. And there are comments using blank line, inheritance. Okay, so we transfer our learning from parent to child, so that is what inheritance is being called. This is a concept in OOPS, especially it is in OOPS. So in Java, classes can be derived from classes. Okay? So yeah, we can derive classes from classes. So basically, if you need to create a new class, here is already a class that has some of the code. You can, yeah, that is I have also done in the code. Okay? Java Internet allows you to reuse the field and method of the existing file without having to rewrite the code. Yeah, we can transfer the learning to the child, okay, from the parents. In this scenario, the existing class is called superclass and the derived class is called subclass. Okay, so that is what it is called here. Okay, we call it superclass and subclass. Interface. Okay, interface in Java language, an interface can be defined as a contract between object and how to. We can do also one thing. I am thinking of converting to Java Python also, because I've covered most of the thing in it. Let's see. Because I am already doing Python, C++, and then Java, 3 languages simultaneously. We have completed till here. These are some keywords that we need to be aware of. We will be covering it not today. Okay. We'll be starting from variables. We will be doing or continuing this Java or not. I will be discussing in tomorrow's stream. Okay. I will think about it by today. And I should be continuing this or not. We will discuss it by tomorrow. Okay. Other than this, if I wanted to learn something, it could either be Rust, Python, or maybe Go. Is it a good decision? I don't think. I don't know. I needed to rethink about it because there are so many things that I am not aware about. It is going to take me too much time to understand and to have a basic level of understanding. Let's see what we will be doing. Okay. So I would like to end today's stream by now. Okay. We will be meeting tomorrow. Okay. So if you like this stream, make sure you like the video, and if you like seeing content around it, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay? That is all. Goodbye to you.